I don't apologize, I killed the kids.
Was there a definitive?
No, I killed them. I killed them.
You didn't kill him.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, everybody said, no, I killed them. Every American's to blame. Every gun owner's to blame. I'm to blame. We're all guilty. To Bloomberg and Soros, turn our guns in. Turn our guns in. Every sin ever committed on earth in 10,000 years of history, I did it.
Yeah, Alex Jones there, I believe that was last month, spiraling, especially after all these court appearances he's had to go through and money that he's been told he's got to pay to victims' families from the Sandy Hook shooting many years ago now. But he's not very happy about this, so of course now he's going with these sarcastic rants about he's responsible for everything. Yeah, he's upset. We're gonna get to more of that, but the substantive parts of this whole interview that he did have with Channel 5 though, also the moment when he said he has no remorse for what he's done, all that is coming. But first, when it comes to Alex Jones and whether or not he would do all this over again, he's admitted that he'd done some wrong, which I think we heard also from previous trials as well, but also he thinks he's the victim. And that kind of, that tracks with this guy. Once you go through all this anger and accusing folks of false flags and trying to coordinate the systems, it's him that's the victim. Again, victim when we're talking about the Sandy Hook massacres that happened there. Here's one of the countless examples of one of the parents of one of those murdered children talking about the things that they've gone through because of what Alex Jones has done, which apparently he doesn't care about anymore. Watch.
In the days and weeks after, a number of times, and fortunately, both of these situations were dealt with by this friend of ours who was helping us. Someone came to the house. She told us that somebody had come to the house, knocked on the door, and she opened the door, and this person demanded to see Ben. I know he's here. I know he's alive.
I know it seems like you guys, maybe some of you are asking, didn't we talk about this a while ago? Didn't they already settle this? This is another set of families with the exact same issues. He just got to go through it again. Yes, this is new. So these parents have testified about the same issues that the first parents testified. Constant harassment, followers of Alex Jones harassing them, threatening them, saying that what they did was fake. It's keeping people from actually grieving when they're constantly being told that they're lying and they're too busy worried about their own lives now and what it is that they're talking about. So one of their lawyers, Mark Bankston, also explained this process and the pain that they're going through. Watch.
Nobody thinks you killed the kid. Nobody thinks that, Alex. What you did, what you killed, is their ability to get over the death of their children. Look, I'm a parent, and I know my job. My job is to protect my kid. They couldn't be with their kids on December 12th, 2012, right? Like they couldn't do that. And so when that happened, their job changed. Their job became to protect their kid's legacy. And so every day that this kept going on and they couldn't stop it, these parents are feeling like they're failing their kids over and over and over again. And I put that on Alex Jones more than anybody else in the country.
It's almost like when you have a large platform and you continuously lie to people over and over and over again and lead them to these types of actions, you're partially responsible for it. Yeah, those folks that followed are definitely responsible for their actions, but when you know what you're doing and continue to go on, it's a problem. And in fact, it's still a problem because he doesn't really think he did anything wrong. Let's keep it real. So let's watch this longer clip of Alex Jones from the beginning as he was there with a Channel 5 going off about how woe is me. Yeah, I did it all. Watch.
The Night Stalker, the Zodiac Killer, I did it. Vietnam War, Hitler, I was actually Hitler, it wasn't Hitler, it was me. I did it. You're here with the bad guy, you're here with the villain. Lex Luthor, right now, you're talking to him right now. You're talking to Lex Luthor, how's it feel?
You don't feel like Lex Luthor to me.
I invented cancer.
How?
I just did it, doesn't matter. I created death. People didn't die before I was born. I created heartburn, I created hemorrhoids, I created hangovers, I created gingivitis.
That's a bad one.
I created hair loss. I created acne.
I wish you knew that one.
I created bad breath.
So yeah, now that we've accepted that.
All of you with kids out there, maybe you've run across, or maybe you have a niece or nephew, any child that's under 10 years old, maybe at one point got into trouble, or maybe they're arguing and they'll go, yeah, fine, I did it all. I did the whole thing. It sounds very, very similar to a child, a petulant kid who just doesn't want to take responsibility for what they've done or get their iPad taken away. Anyway, one more piece here, Cenk, before you get into this, because now he's got plans of what he's gonna do going forward. And again, only Alex Jones, watch.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see me picking my teeth, my enemy's bones.
picking my teeth with my enemy's bones. Well, I mean, we know he's hiding some of his assets and his money to keep him from having to be broke, but they might be okay. Your enemies.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
So, you know that old line about when someone tells you who they are, believe them. Well, he just did. Maybe he was sarcastic, but remember he accused Hillary Clinton of being the devil because a fly landed on her once? But now he turns around and he says, no, I'm the devil. I did the Holocaust, I did acne, I did all this stuff, right? Okay, that's interesting, duly noted. I'll just leave it at that. So guys, of course we don't think he did those things because we're not a lunatic like Alex Jones. But him declaring, oh yeah, I'm the evil one is an interesting note, okay? Now to the most relevant stuff. Now, when he does this, he's creating a straw man. It's usual Republican right-wing sleight of hand, right? So we started talking about, hey, are you responsible for terrorizing these parents of the dead kids? Because you said it didn't happen, they're lying, their kids are alive. And then your idiot fans, your mentally deranged fans, haunted them to this day. They followed him around the country. One of the families had to move 6 times. He then says, I didn't kill the kids. But nobody said you killed the kids. Oh, I did the Holocaust, but nobody said that, right? But his fans are generally the dumbest people in the country. So they will go, oh, you see that? They said Alex Jones killed the kids. That's crazy, that's crazy. But nobody said that, nobody. But he does that sleight of hand, and all of us, liberals are always making stuff up about how he killed the kids.
The fact that that's a sleight of hand potentially is the crazy part.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how can you not see that that's a sleight of hand and straw man? But they can't see it at all, right? So that's why, look, guys, for guys like Donald Trump and Alex Jones, if you can't tell that they're con men, you're the mark. You're who they're targeting. These trials also highlighted how Alex Jones has made hundreds of millions of dollars selling gullible fans like potions that they think are going to make their genitals larger and more and stronger. I mean, if you're gonna sell snake oil like that to something that obviously doesn't work, who would you target? You would target the most gullible people in America. And that's what he did. So that's why when he, and I'm not just being insulting, guys, there's a real point here. Because when he tells the most gullible people in the country, hey, it's the parents who are the bad guys. They're actors. The shooting didn't actually happen. They believe him. They thought their penis was gonna get larger because of his Instahard. You think they're not gonna believe him? Of course they believe him. So because we look at it and go, well, it's a comedy act, it's ridiculous. And by the way, it's deeply offensive that he's making light of this. 20 kids murdered, mowed down. And they're fake concern about, oh yeah, trans people are all mutilating kids now, these monsters say, right? As if they care about kids. That's a fantasy, it's not even true. It's not even close to true. But in this case, the kids were actually murdered. And they're like, what's the big deal? Yeah, so what? Oh yeah, I did it. And I did acne too and bad breath. Who cares? Because they don't care about the kids. They're vicious, horrible, the most immoral people in the country. Alex Jones is right at the top of that list. He's the worst person I have ever seen or heard of. Yes, I said it. Yes, it's actually true. Because he doesn't create the pain of the shooting. He just profits off of it. He's like, oh, there's this horrible pain in the country. How can I make money off of it? How can I get convinced the slowest people in America to get riled up and maybe do violence because of how I want to make money off of them? He has built a for-profit center for hate. He's a disgusting, vile creature. That's who Alex Jones is. So let's just be clear about it.
And maybe he'll pay the price some more from this particular.
From the lawsuits, right. See, look at the difference between the right and the left. The right wing says, oh, they'll pay a price. I got guns, I got Second Amendment rights. Okay, I'll pay a price. Whereas we say, hey, maybe he'll pay a price through the justice system that we have here in America, because we believe in the country, and there's a criminal and civil system, and they're using the civil court system, and hey, look, they're getting justice. But the right wing hates this country. They don't want equality and justice. They want to be on top and oppress everyone else. I'm sick of them. I'm disgusted with them.
Perfect example. This is my last thought on this. There's no mourning for those children that were killed in 2012, now 10 years ago. How much are they mourning people like Ashley Babbitt, a hero who broke into the Capitol and was jumping over sections that were kept from these rioters and insurrections from getting to elected officials. They mourn her and they mock the families of dead children. These are where the priorities are.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.